Hi there. Good evening. It's Pastor Ruffin. Hope you all are doing very well this evening. So glad you're doing the Bible in 90 days with me. This is my fifth time through the Bible in 90 days, and I'm really so excited to be doing it with you guys. Yay! It's going to be wonderful. I just thought I'd give you a little overview of what you're going to be reading this week and sort of how I set my time up and my stuff up. I usually do my Bible in 90 days reading um, very early in the morning, probably between 5 and 5:45, with my first cup of coffee. But today I missed it, so here I am at church. We've got Bible study tonight, and I just finished my Bible in 90 days reading. I have my trusty mug of coffee, a must. It's strong coffee. I would drink something stronger, but then I'd be distracted when I was reading. Anyway, so I have my Bible in 90 days here. It's actually not mine. I lifted it from Carol Everest, my office administrator. Don't tell her. I have my notebook. I do a new notebook every time I go through the Bible in 90 days. This one's with you guys, February through May 2014. And I have a highlighter that my daughter gave me, Catherine. It's got little stars in it, shiny stars. And I marked stuff that I want to go back and read later and pay attention to. And believe it or not, this time when we're going through the Bible, I'm looking for sermon themes for 2015 as we go through there. So this is going to be a great time to do that. A couple of things to keep in mind as we are talking about our Bible in 90 Days experience. I remember we talked about a few things in the email, which were find a regular place to sit down and do it, create a regular time, a regular schedule to do it. Now, we're all going to get off our schedules, but it helps. So it just helps immensely if you have a schedule, if you're on a schedule for doing that. Here's something that's really important that I found the first couple of times, especially that I did the Bible in 90 days. You can't get hung up on what you don't understand or what you have problems with, what you disagree with or agree with. You just can't get hung up on it. You got to keep reading. That's going to happen sometimes, especially in the Old Testament readings. Some of it's hard to digest, hard to understand, and we don't know what to do with it that much. But remember, just keep going, keep reading. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Anyway, so this week you're going to be reading a couple of books of the Bible. Believe it or not, you're going to read Genesis and Exodus this week. How cool is that? Very cool. So in Genesis, what you're going to see is the beginning of the adventure. Today, actually, you're supposed to have read up through Genesis 17. I have it on good authority that some of you are reading ahead. It's a good thing. It's not a bad idea. It's really interesting. So we've got Adam and Eve get kicked out of the Garden of Eden. When the serpent tempts them, they turn their back on God. And the conflict for the rest of the Bible and for all time is sort of set there. And God's intention for a relationship with humankind is apparent throughout the Bible. And it's just a big description of God's faithfulness and how everything got started. The covenants that God made, especially with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, are going to really stand out to you when you're studying Genesis. So that'll be great. In Exodus, 400 years pass after the death of Joseph at the end of Genesis until history is picked back up in Exodus. The family of Abraham lost the advantage of Joseph's political protection in Egypt, and as a result of it, the Israelites were enslaved there. God proves that he hadn't forgotten them by sending them a deliverer who is Moses. Right. He delivers them out of slavery. Very cool, and gets them started. And there's some really cool, very interesting things in both Genesis and Exodus. I'd love for you to email me back and tell me some of your observations. I'll be posting this on a special blog site. And actually, you can leave blog messages there or email, and I'll make sure everybody's able to see them and share in your observations and things. So have fun. Remember, just sit down and do it. Way to go. I'm going to be your biggest encourager. I was going to say cheerleader, but that'd be disturbing. I'm going to be your biggest encourager here. Go, 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 go. Go, go. You can do it. God bless you. Take care.